All right, hey, what's up? This is Sean. This is my monthly video. I'm coming to you from Lima, Peru, and I'm out on my balcony here at our apartment. You can see behind me, this is the street we live on here. Give you a little feel. And this is something I do every month just to try and give my friends and family a little bit of a flavor for where we've lived and worked. And so what I typically do is walk from our apartment to the workspace and then talk to you as we go. Let me just show you kind of where we live. This is a look. This is actually the second apartment that I've been in. The first one actually had mold, so I was there for 2 weeks. This is the kitchen. This one's got a washer dryer, which is nice. Some interesting like African decorations. This is my room here. See, I'm all pretty much all packed up. I've been good lately about not waiting till the last minute to pack. So anyways, oh yeah, and then of course there's the guy hammering on the roof. It wouldn't be remote here unless there was some construction on the residence. We'll walk and talk. I'll give you a little update. We'll do the thing. I started a tradition last month of telling you about people in the group instead of just talking about what I've been up to, and so we'll keep that going. All right, so this month, I gotta be honest, Lima is not my jam. It's like the humidity is one thing. I come from Arizona where it's like a really dry heat and it's super humid here. So I think that combined with just like, it's a big city. I know some of the people in our group who are from like New York actually like the honking and city noises here, but to me it just kind of grinds on you. Like there's a very, what I would say, like a vindictive horn culture here where, I mean, there's a lot of horns in Colombia, but it was more like a useful, like, beep, beep, hey, I'm here, don't hit me. Here, it's just like, everyone's just pissed. So that's kind of annoying. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't feel like home. I had lunch with a guy yesterday, Steven, in our group. Hola, ¿cómo están? Hola. Yeah, he was saying the same thing. He's like, just doesn't feel like home. Doesn't feel welcome, or I don't know, it feels like an outsider, and I would tend to agree with that. I haven't integrated in the same way that I feel like I did in Medellin. All right, so I'm going to take you, we'll go this way, go to the workspace, show you what's up with that. I will say the food has been outstanding here. The food scene in Lima is one of the best we've had, definitely better than Colombia. And the workspace itself is really good. Like this is probably one of the best workspaces we've had, and you'll see it in a minute here. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. This is a 4-week city, and I'm ready to go. You'll hear a lot of horns this trip. So yeah, this is a 4-week city. Usually the 4-week cities are the ones where I wish we could stay longer, but I'm ready to get going. So I go back to the States tomorrow, and then I'm going to be rejoining the group April 9th. I've got a couple things. My dad's getting a huge award on Thursday. It's like kind of a big deal. This guy, Michael Crow, the president of ASU, was the last recipient of this Valley Leadership thing, so that's going to be a big deal. And then speak at Pressnomics that next week. I'll get to hang out with my team from Paisley, and then I'm in a wedding. My buddy Bo is getting married, so I'm going to do a lot in the States and then come back. It's 47 hours of travel. Surprisingly, that was like the ticket situation, so that's going to be kind of annoying, but we'll make it work. So yeah, no, but other than that, let's see. Let me talk to you about the people I'm going to tell you about this month. So we do this tradition every month since London called Supper Club. There's 4 of us, myself, Kelly, Kara, and Chris. And so, so we do this tradition where we, try to pick a really nice restaurant and like right before we leave, go to dinner. And so I'm going to tell you about these guys. All right, so Kara, I'll tell you about her first. Kara is one of a kind. She is actually coincidentally dating Chris, my friend. Kara, I think the story that I can tell you about her, we're in the Moroccan desert, actually on our way to the Sahara, and like 8-hour car ride, almost there. We pull off in a place that basically looks like Mars. It's like this barren desert area, nothing around us. The driver of our van is this crazy guy. I forget his name, but he's driving like a madman, and then just gets off the road and blasting this Shakira song, and Kara breaks into like this spontaneous dance it's like with her burqa over her head, so you can't even see her full face, and she's doing this crazy dance. Yeah, I mean, that's just, Kara's one of a kind. She also organized something called AT Dubs around the world, which was like a tradition started in Belgrade. And it's like basically like this group, almost like a pub crawl amongst apartments, where we'd all get together and we'd see where everyone lived, and everyone would have like an hors d'oeuvre and a drink. It was a really cool idea. It became like a tradition. We did it in a lot of the cities we were in until we couldn't anymore because we're getting like complaints. But no, she's great. She organizes stuff. She's really just a sweetheart. And like my favorite couple on Remote Year is Kara and Chris. So that's Kara in a nutshell. She's got like the Boston, she's a Kara, the Boston accent. Yeah, that's Kara. One of her best friends, I'd say, on this trip is Kelly. They're like basically like sisters. Kelly is another one, kind of like Jess, I told you about in the last video. Just like young girl, I think like maybe 25, but absolutely wise beyond her years. She writes a blog that's just super, like wiser than I could be if I was trying to like summarize and give insightful wisdom. So, and I'll link that blog. But yeah, she's funny. She always has these, like, takes these pictures and these like ridiculous poses. I can't even do it, but it'd be like, I don't know. It's just a very unique personality. And Kelly and Kara together basically are just adorable. So that's Kelly. And then let me tell you about Chris. So Chris is my buddy of 10 years. We basically met each other through a circle of friends in Phoenix. We're kind of similar in that we're like, neither one of us is really an extrovert, and we'll be out and about, and like we'll kind of both be the guys like standing on the wall in the background, be like, oh hey, what's up, man? And so we met that way. It was really, we ended up hiking the Grand Canyon together with a mutual friend, and that was kind of like where we first really like got to know each other. And then he's actually the one who convinced me to go on Remote Year, or who even made me aware of it. And he's a good dude. Honestly, like if I were in a really rough situation, he would be the guy that like I would want to have my back. Chris is the dude who, you could trust. Like if you were hurt, he would come back for you. So he's just such a good human being. He has 4 brothers. They have a family business. He's been working essentially as the COO of that business for a while now, and I know he's in the process of transitioning out of that. So he's super talented with photos. You should check out his Instagram account. He does like amazing photos in every place we go. I think he's been regrammed like maybe 6 times or something by Remote Year. But yeah, so Chris is definitely, I have full faith he's going to make this transition. He'll be an excellent, make like a freelance business doing videography and photography. But he's just an incredible storyteller. You should check out his Instagram account. So yeah, so that's Chris. So let me tell you, let's see, what else? The Pagely update, I'll give you what's going on there. I'm actually on track. So we got like 4 days left in the month, and I'm actually on track to have my best month ever. So I'm 1 sale away from my best month, which is good because last month absolutely just took a shit. It was like a third of where I needed to be. It was my worst month in a year and a half. And granted, I was focused most of that time on building the Leviathan stuff that I talked about in the last video. But still, it's good to see that that was just an anomaly. So I'm right back up to where we need to be. We're trying to double revenue again this year. So yeah, we're literally right on pace to what we need to be to hit that. It's an ambitious goal, but I think we can hit it. And then yeah, just like going out, Pressnomics, it would be nice to see everyone. This is a conference that we throw every year. I'm going to be one of the speakers. I'm actually talking about remote work, so that's cool. Remote Year is featuring me today on their blog. It's pretty cool. Like they have a featured profile section, so I'm actually the one that they're featuring today, which is cool. It'll probably be live literally by the time we get to the workspace. So yeah, I don't know what else I can tell you. This is actually a nice park. We go by. But yeah, this is Lima. Good ceviche. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, Machu Picchu. Yeah, let me tell you about Machu Picchu. So a group of us. This was an awesome side trip. This is probably one of my favorite side trips we've done. Group of 11 guys went and hiked the Inca Trail. We did the 4-day Inca Trail hike, and then we went to Machu Picchu and we actually summited the Huayna Picchu, which is like that big famous rock in the background of Machu Picchu. And it was just so cool. Like, went to all these Incan ruins. Try to not get hit here. Went to all these Incan ruins, and I mean, I'll butcher the names. Rune Kunkai, I know, was one of them. Huayna, I think, was another one. But we probably went to like 10 different Inca sites before we got to Machu Picchu, and then Machu Picchu itself was obviously amazing. It's just like this, the stonework and you look at it and you think, like, people actually built this. How the heck they did it, we have no idea. Like, was it some, alien UFO thing that came down and did it? Maybe. Was it like just people working their ass off for years and years and years to put these stones there? Either way, it's incredible. Like, no one knows how it was built. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, it was as mind-blowing in person as I had hoped it would be. So, yeah. But yeah, no, Alpaca Expedition, super good group that we went with. If you're thinking about doing it, highly recommend. Our guy, Lisandro, was dope. What else? Yeah, like the ruin we went to on the last day was just so cool. That was the one that was called Huayna, I think. But it was like the day before we went to Machu Picchu, and they'd built, like, it was like maybe a mile away from our last camp, and they'd built it, I think they said it was served as a hospital, and it was just cool how they'd like put it in the mountain. Like, you could see how this would be a hospital. If you were gonna build a hospital, like, this is where you'd put it. See a little waterfall out there, and the windows look out to the waterfall. Like, it was just so cool. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola. ¿Qué tal?
Muy bien.
Hace mucho calor.
Sí, calor. Demasiado. Ya te copié Marjorie. Ahorita bajamos a sótano 8. Ya. A sótano menos 8 ya dice Frank.
This is our workspace. I'll be quiet here. What's up? Like I said, this is probably one of the best workspaces we've had. It's just in terms of how it's laid out and whatnot. Little cubbies to hang out, plenty of space. It's almost like a WeWork setup. It's okay. Good call options here. So yeah, so this is where we work. And yes, I leave tomorrow, and other than that, I will see you. The next video I do will be in Cordoba, Argentina, and then we have Buenos Aires, and then we're done. So I will catch you next month in Cordoba. See ya.